Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies. We're going to take a look at A.T. Perry, receiver, Wake Forest. The Saints drafted him in the 6th round. I think it's a real sleeper. I thought he was definitely going to go higher. Coming in around 6'4", 200 plus pounds, ran a 4.4 40-yard dash. And this guy's an absolute beast. Don't know how he fell to the 6th, but we'll take a look at some of these plays here. Starting off bottom of the screen. First play is just a little run play. Gets in on a little run block action. He's going to have to get better, in the run blocking game. But starting off this game right here, sealed his man off. Running back runs through his hole. Perfect. He has long arms, so man, he has the ability to block. He has a big frame, so he's definitely going to have to do that. All right, you're going to be at the bottom of your screen right here. They didn't come to him right here, but it's one-on-one, and it's a super good route bomb. Quick man cut. I mean, if the quarterback just has to make a decision, go to the top or to the bottom here. I guess he liked his matchup at the top, and I mean, anybody he throws to in the slot or A.T. Perry, gonna be wide open for him. So first two plays, really good. We won't be able to see the touchdown right here. This is a touchdown from A.T. Perry. I think he's gonna run like a post corner, or he's gonna run some type of route. I'm not quite sure what he runs, but he's gonna be open. And he's going to be wide open for the most part. Good grab, touchdown grab right there. Like I said, you don't really know what he ran. I mean, he's finishing with some type of corner route right here. Starting off, he's at the bottom of your screen. You're going to see him quickly, coming to the screen at the bottom. And maybe he just runs a straight corner route after that. But at the end of the day, he's open. That's all you can ask for. And that's a touchdown. He had a really good game against Syracuse. I want to say he had 3 touchdowns. Always during draft season, I get the most subs. We're back in draft season right now. So if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. We are doing a giveaway at 10K subs. We're at over 9,000 right now. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Discord. Links are in the description below. Back to the video. In this game, now right here, top of the screen, 2nd and 1. He's the furthest inside at the top of the screen. Now right here, just setting the screenplay up. Good block by the tight end up there. Now A.T. Perry has to do his job. Boom, look at those long arms. Creates contact. Springs that for extra 6 yards, extra 5 yards. Really nice job blocking for him. Right here, once again, unfortunately, man, this is like, this is the college videos. You won't be able to see the all 22 film like the NFL. But we just know what happened here. You can see the corner. You can just see his feet at the top of the screen. He's about 7-8 yards off the ball. That's standard. But when you got a guy 6'3", 6'4", run the 4.4 40-yard dash, he's just better than you. Simple as that. Good adjustment to the ball. Touchdown. Now we're at the bottom of the screen right here. Another one-on-one coverage in the red zone, which obviously this guy's a big target, big red zone target. You can look at the clock, 15 seconds left, so you don't really want to work the middle of the field. You can kind of see the corner at the bottom is already outside shading him. Don't want to, let him get outside of him, because obviously that becomes a jump ball situation, and you really don't want that against A.T. Perry. Off the line right here, it's okay. It's not the best, but does use his hands. You can use those things. It's a lot of corners that get their hands on receivers, and receivers for some reason forget that they can use their hands as well. Does a nice job, using his hands. And this is good coverage, but high point, back shoulder, it's literally nothing you can do about this, man. This reminds me of Drew Brees and Marcus Colston right here. Not saying he'll be, nearly as good as Marcus Colston, but, man, we get in that red zone, that back shoulder. You can say the same thing about Michael Thomas as well. Those bigger guys, back shoulder, red zone, it's really almost nothing you can do about it, especially, when the guy got those long arms. It's going to be really tough to stop something like that. I mean, this is good coverage. I know it's hard to pause it and get a good picture of it, but, I mean, this is really good coverage by the corner, but it's just nothing you can do. It's literally nothing you can do. That's just a big boy, and, hey, just good luck. Good luck guarding it. Very hard to guard right there. Now we're at the bottom of the screen. He's going to run a little out route. This is really good. Ball's kind of late, but you respect it. Right here, ball should already be out, from your quarterback. But this is a really good route. They're going to have to respect your speed, man. You're a big 6'3", 6'4" guy, however tall he is, man, 6'3 and a half. They're going to have to respect your speed, so that corner has to get out of there. Cornerback has to get out of there. What he does, you make a man cut. Good hands, good body control. Get 2 feet in. Perfect. Now right here, bottom of the screen once again. This is a really, really good release of things that, people don't really watch for receivers, their releases. You have to be able to get off the ball, especially when you're a bigger guy. They're going to want to touch you. They're going to want to put their hands on you. Now watch him at the bottom of the screen. Doesn't catch this ball. Doesn't even get, it thrown to him. But look at this release at the bottom. Good quick feet. Boom. You've already won your route as the receiver. If you get to this point, you've won. You have won. He sails the outside. Boom. Snaps back inside him. Boom. Leans on him at the top of the route, which is very, very key. Right there. Boom. Wins inside. Leans on him at the top of the route. Puts his foot in the ground. And the quarterback can make this throw. Obviously, it's linebackers in the middle and stuff like that. But that's a really, really good route. Really, really good release by A.T. Perry right here. That's a quick move from a guy that's that big. That is a very, very quick move. Something that won't show up in the stat sheet. Display right here. We got A.T. Perry at the bottom of the screen. Now look at this safety. Look at this safety over A.T. Perry. He's basically with the corner, the one that's right next to the ref in the middle of the field. He's really playing, a 3-high safety look. He wants to get back to the middle of the field, but they're disguising it. A.T. Perry already has a couple touchdowns in this game. All right, they're in the red zone again. I guess they're tired of it. It's no way, we're going to let you keep doing this to us. So now watch, at the snap of the ball, this safety is going to get back to the middle of the field. He's going to try, at least. He's going to try to get back to the middle of the field. So they're trying to disguise this. But unfortunately, quarterback throws another good back shoulder, throw to 13. Now, if this safety starts in the middle of the field, this play would never be there. Now, this is something that would never show up in the stat sheet, probably never show up in the film room. But when you got a guy that's a red zone threat, he demands attention. And A.T. Perry obviously is demanding a lot of attention right here. They're trying to disguise this look. That safety's going to roll back to the middle of the field, but nothing they can do about it. That's way too far for that safety, to get over there. They should have just doubled A.T. Perry, to be honest, because this safety did absolutely nothing on this play. And that's just him causing havoc in the red zone, man. When you're that big, that tall, that fast, you're going to be a problem. We're at the top of the screen right here. Once again, corner's about 10 yards off the ball. He's going to run like a little stop and go. It doesn't work. Good job by the corner, but he runs a little comeback because obviously that didn't work. Scramble drill now. He comes back to the ball. Good work on the sideline. Good catch, good hands, good feet. Everything about that's pretty good. Super, super solid player, man. Super, super solid. Once again, this little out route. He's run this a lot of times. I didn't even put all the out routes he ran, in this game, in this video, just because he ran so many of them. Like I said, when you're this tall or this fast, I'm going to keep saying it. This tall, this fast, can beat guys downfield. They're going to have to respect your speed, your size. So they're not going to want to come up on you. They're not going to want to get, close because you can blow by them. And once again, if they're going to do that, hey, you can do this all day. I mean, look at that corner. He was ready to bail up out of there. That corner was ready to go deep. Like, he's already running, and once you get him turned around right here, this is the best thing you want for a corner. Hey, man, when he slips his head like this and you're already out your break and that ball's coming, it's nothing. It's nothing they can do. It's nothing they can do unless you're a super, super elite corner with super, super elite hips. No one's coming close down that space right there. It's going to be very hard for a corner to defend that. And I just put this in here because, this is a hell of a catch. This is the hardest catch in football. One of the hardest plays in football is this ball coming over your head like this. You got to realize you have a helmet on, so you really can't look up. Your vision's already limited with the helmet, but this is a hell of a catch. This is so hard of a catch right here because you lose the ball about right, when you're looking, you can't look this ball in. So you're catching this blind. Like, your eyes are not this quick to, catch that ball. So right here, the balls just basically disappear. You just got to trust your hands, trust your instincts. It is a really, really good grab right here. I promise you. Yeah, it's a really good grab. One of the best grabs I've seen, on his film anyway. Like to see this right here as well. Going to be at the bottom of your screen. Good route, comes back to the ball. That's what you need to see. You have to come back to this ball on these curl routes. Attack that ball. Really good once again. Going to be at the bottom of the screen. Again, And this is also one of my favorite routes in this video would be this one right here. Top of the route. Watch how he comes back and high points this ball. That's how you play to your size, play to your speed, play to every. That's all the tools that he has in the bag. That last play showed it. That last play showed it. These are also going to be good routes for him. Like I said, they're going to be scared of your speed. So you've just attacked them upfield. They're going to want to get out of there. I do notice on, some of his things, you would like him to be much faster on these just because you can almost tell he's going to break down right here. He's not running full speed. He needs to be at full speed, running these routes just because a good DB, you do this against Marshawn Lattimore or some of the good DBs in the NFL, they're going to notice this. Oh, when he comes off the ball about 80%, 85%, he's probably going to run a comeback, a curl, an out route, or something like that. But when he comes off this thing flying, he's probably going to go deep. You want all your routes to look the same as a receiver. That's what you want. Now, if you notice these two routes, it's just not the same as when he's going deep. He's a lot slower, which is okay. It's something to work on. I mean, he's a 6th-round pick, obviously, so he's going to have things, he's going to need to work on. He's not going to be a finished product. But that's just something I noticed. But this right here, love to see it. Love to see it. This is almost like that last play I showed you. Not the last play, but the one I was talking about, his release where they didn't throw him the ball. Once again, it's going to be a very, very good release off the ball. Got inside of him. Leans on him at the top. It's literally the same exact play. Same exact play. I don't know where that play was. I can see if I can try to find it real quick. Yep, right here. This same exact play. Quick release at the bottom. Leans on him up top. Going to create the space. But now we can see it, in actuality and how it actually looks when he actually gets the ball thrown to him. Just the opposite side of the field. Quick off the line. Boom. Once you get inside, you know what route you're running. You're going to win this. You lean on the corner at the top. Now you use your big frame. Get some separation. Catch the ball. Hey, this is Michael Thomas. This is what Michael Thomas does very, very well. He's going to win off the line. He's going to be physical off the line if you try to test him. He's going to lean on you. And when he leans on you, he's going to create separation. And the ball needs to be out. This is like Michael Thomas 101 football right here. This is what he does the best, in my opinion, Michael Thomas. This is when he became the best receiver in the NFL for that year he was. Just really, really good off the line. Really, really physical. And guess what? You can just call him Slant Boy because it works. It works. If you can't guard it, if I'm too big, I'm too physical for you, and it works, so be it. Stop it. This is him in the red zone. I mean, hey, you got a big 6'3 guy, 6'4 guy in the red zone, man. Quarterback, what we doing? Just look at him. Initial route. I mean, he wins this as well. He's not looking at him, but this would be a touchdown if you throw this ball to him. He still has about 5 yards where he can work back to the ball if he wants, but it becomes a scramble drill. We bounce outside, and we make that touchdown. Really good play by him. And this play, this is just a hell of a catch. Let's just watch this. Should be a touchdown. He technically overthrew him. Let's be honest. This is an overthrown ball. This is an overthrown ball, and maybe only him. Only A.T. Perry. Look at that full extension. I know it's hard to put. The picture's kind of grainy, but you get the point. You get the point. This is a heck of a catch. This should be a touchdown if he hits him in stride. But oh well, you can't get everything in life. But man, this is a heck of a grab. You're gonna need all of that length, that hand size, that arm length, everything that they get measured at the combine. Hey, it's for stuff like this. It all matters at the end of the day. It's not like the the end all be all, but that's a heck of a catch. And right here, we'll end it with this. Let me watch that catch one more time. He's going to be inside receiver at the bottom of the screen. He's going to sell like he's going in, and then boom, he's going to go out. Now right here, this corner, this safety, whoever this is, on the inside, he's selling this inside, and once y'all are even, he's leaving. That's kind of how this goes. That's how it goes. If it's a choice route, we call it, hey, if we're even, we're leaving. If they're too far back, you got to come back. And right here, hey, man, when they get even right here, quarterback knows, A.T. Perry knows, hey, we're throwing this deep, and we know what's about to happen. We're going to run right past him for this touchdown. Good throw. Hits him in stride. Touchdown. I mean, we can watch this catch one more time. That's really just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful catch. And right here, we're even. We're leaving. That's a touchdown. This guy was very, very productive in college, man. 171 total catches in college. 2,600 yards, 28 touchdowns, and it's without him playing like it's basically his first 2 seasons. Averaged 18 yards a catch his junior year, 13 and a half his senior year, 15 and a half yards per catch throughout his career. Dude was really, really good. Gonna need some work. Obviously, not gonna be a finished product. But I think learning from Michael Thomas is gonna be really, really help him, because a guy with that frame, it's basically a Michael Thomas frame. I'm not sure Michael Thomas, when he came out of college, what his numbers was, but I mean, Michael Thomas is basically 6'3", 212. A.T. Perry was, I think, 6'3" and a half, 215 or something like that at the combine. So they're basically the exact same frame. A.T. Perry is obviously a better runner than Michael Thomas. When I'm just talking about run, I mean a deep threat, more straight line speed than Michael Thomas. But Michael Thomas obviously is, more physical, has better hands, better route running. But A.T. Perry, I'm not going to say he's going to replace Michael Thomas, but if Michael Thomas were to leave next year, after this 1-year deal is up, I can see, Michael Thomas kind of teaching him, learning from him, and it's kind of a Saints backup plan if Michael Thomas. Obviously, A.T. Perry would not replace Michael Thomas' production when Michael Thomas was Michael Thomas. Not saying anything like that, but same size, same build. A.T. Perry, does some things better than Michael Thomas. Not a lot, but some things he's just going to do better than Michael Thomas because he just got the God-given ability. But if he can pick up some things, learn some things from Michael Thomas, he can be a heck of a football player. This is a guy, usually 6th-round picks. I don't think they're going to make the team. I think it's a special team thing, maybe practice squad. But I do think this guy can make the opening day roster. I mean, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, Michael Thomas, obviously, if he's healthy, he's going to be there. And I think A.T. Perry can just jump on that list. We've had a lot of receivers over the last couple seasons that just wasn't it. Didn't do it. I'm glad we're finally, changing the bill. He's already better than Traquan Smith. I think he's going to be better than Marquez Callaway, who had one solid season with the Saints when he was kind of number one receiver. Obviously, Deontay Hardy's going to be going now. So this opens up for a roster spot for A.T. Perry. I do think receiver and linebacker, now tight end, was, some of the roster spots that were going to be open for the Saints. And I think he can fulfill one of those roster spots and make the opening 53. So we'll see. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below about A.T. Perry, man. As always, this is the Boo Tragedies, and I'm out.